we are still the most disadvantaged peoples in our own country.
We've got a system which people fear.
When our women in our communities were calling up, police weren't picking up the phone.
I know change takes time, but it's not quick enough. We're exhausted. We're exhausted from being over-consulted and underrepresented.
When we can't employ someone to come up and provide a legal service, someone potentially could lose their life to family and domestic violence.
You're my favourite.
Unfortunately, we're not seeing the commitment from the government. We're supposed to be working together, especially in relation to the closing the gap targets, which we're lagging with.
We look at target 13 and we know that the data isn't there.
Aboriginal women, we obviously know that they're overrepresented in the systems. If it's a domestic violence situation, they won't ring the police. They're less likely to engage with services for fear of it, and it's that fear of children getting removed, misidentification, being, locked up themselves. Our women should be able to go and ask for help without punitive measures.
How do you rebuild trust? How do you work with mum to address that without penalising mum by taking her children away from her and adding to the trauma?
The staff that we have right across Australia are exceptional. Lawyers, family advocates, social workers. We work with the clients and look at the whole social issue in regards to family violence.
When we look at culture and community, it's around healing and it's around working together, and the systems in which we've got in place don't allow for that.
A lot of ministers want to make things better and they want to make a difference. Sometimes there's a disconnect between the intent of what that policy was to do and the barriers of how that's delivered.
That is why a service like ours is so important, and that's why community engagement, getting that relationship of trust already is important.
It's about working together with government in creating that reform and what it looks like going forward. Been working with communities for community-led solutions.
People are actually accessing supports earlier. It saves lives. The challenge is there's so much need out there and we don't have the capacity and resources. We have 16 services trying to cover the country with almost 300 staff. We actually need more.
What we really need to see is a genuine commitment. We need real, solid, sustainable investment to see positive change. That is an opportunity.
If we want to stop this scourge of family domestic violence, sexual assault, and heal our communities and heal our families, respect First Nations mob, and have trust in Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander-led organisations and people to design and inform on our own destiny.